Full time at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 1, Doncaster 0. Job done, I guess. We're into the next round. Maybe not what those fans who did turn up were expecting. 44,000 here. I believe the lowest ever attendance at Emirates Stadium. And, you know, while the Doncaster fans had a good night out, the atmosphere, I mean, it was decent, I suppose, considering that it was only 2/3 full, but not electric. Second half performance from Arsenal was pretty poor. And actually, Doncaster had the better of it, I would say, in that 45 minutes. And a couple of, I think they hit the bar in the last 5 minutes. They certainly gave us a scare. It didn't look like it was going to go that way early on. I also think it's picked a relatively strong side. Olivier Giroud, Alexis Sanchez, the big name in there. Jack Wilshere getting a start. Reece Nelson, a first competitive start. Callum Chambers making his comeback. The club captain, Per Mertesacker. So, you know, plenty of decent players in that side. I've seen the manager take some stick online in the immediate aftermath of the game for playing young players out of position. I must say that's nothing new. You know, I remember Cesc Fabregas, when he first came into the first team, frequently being asked to play right midfield, left midfield. I remember Robin Van Persie playing as a left winger as opposed to a centre forward. I remember Jack Wilshere himself, 16, 17 years old. You know, he wasn't playing in the centre of midfield. He was generally playing on the left or often on the right, cutting in from the right. Arsene Wenger does that. He likes to not put young players in the middle of the pitch. He often likes to put them on the flank. In this system, that means playing as a wing-back. Nelson didn't have a great game, I thought. I don't think it was anything to do with the occasion. I just think the opportunities didn't present themselves to him. I'm loath to go in too hard on the manager for his selection and for using the young players, because at the end of the day, you know, it's an opportunity for them. And I think when you name a team like this, when you pick a side with so many unfamiliar relationships, so many new relationships, you know, a back three that's never played together, you know, wing backs who've never played with those centre halves, it's pretty random. It's a cocktail you're throwing together. And sometimes it clicks, and other times it does not. And I guess tonight was one of those nights where it did not. As I say, it didn't always look that way. Olivier Giroud at the start looked up for it. He was desperate to score his 100th Arsenal goal, and he looked pretty desperate for it to be a bicycle kick. Jack Wilshere was impressive in the first half, as you would expect against opposition of this calibre. He controlled the midfield. But it was a bit like a training game. You know, there was a sense that Arsenal's outfield players, particularly the attackers, were trying things they wouldn't ordinarily try. And I guess the thing about training is that what happens with training exercises is that after a while, players become bored. And it felt a bit like some of our players became a little bit bored tonight and ended up playing well within themselves. And that allowed Doncaster to creep back into the game. That and an injury to Callum Chambers, which forced us to reshape our defence with Josh Da Silva at centre-half. It's not his best position. I don't know if he's even ever played there before. And with him and Maitland-Niles at left wing-back, we were a bit imbalanced. What to say? I guess I should just do a little quick roundup of the young players. Maitland-Niles made one brilliant recovery challenge, but I'm going to come out on something that I feel might get me some stick. I don't really see it with him. He seems like a good athlete, but I'm yet to really see anything that makes me understand why Arsene Wenger's so confident having him part of the first team squad. I've been wrong many times in the past, though, so no real cause for alarm there. Reece Nelson, as I said, didn't really get a chance to impress. When he did get the ball, he didn't have the better of his man, and he struggled. He struggled to get involved. Who else did we have? Josh Da Silva came off the bench. To be honest, didn't look particularly happy at centre half. But he's played in every position. He's like J. Emmanuel Thomas. He's played pretty much every position now outfield. Chris Willett came on. Tidy enough. Yeah, I mean, look, if I seem a bit sleepy, that was the sort of game it was. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now. I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.